All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
We are live, and thank you guys for hopping on a little bit early. To be completely honest, I did not think we would have the weather in play for this Friday round to even have a round 3 showdown show. So I wanted to hop on it this time to just kind of recap what we saw and give you some notes for round 3 if it even happened like on schedule. But it looks like we're gonna get the round in. The weather, the rain is starting to evaporate from the forecast, which is nice to see. And we're going to get into the weather for tomorrow. So it is kind of beautiful that we're going to get this round scheduled on time. So some things I wanted to touch on. First of all, I don't have a second screen with me today. So if I do, it happened one time when I went to share my screen with one screen, the audio happened to cut out. So if that happens, definitely shoot me a live chat and be like, dude, there's no audio. I cannot hear you. Secondly, I want to touch on the golf course because I saw so much chatter about the renovations, the new stuff that's going on with this golf course this year. And on my Monday show, I kind of was like, I'm not listening to all this noise. This is going to be a pure birdie fest. Every time there's an update on a golf course, it feel like the players would be like, yeah, there's some differences, but it plays the same. And that's what we're getting here. Siwoo's like $1 million under par right now. And I guess that leads me to my next point. I'm never damn, I wish I had him. Damn, I should have been on him. But if you read my Wednesday, Tuesday night slate plan preview, I wanted to go with the small card this week and go with the model and not just build a full card. And it was that situation where like Siwoo was the next guy I was going to bet, but I didn't want to do the 18-1, 16-1 Siwoo. So I'm kind of wishing for the worst with Siwoo. I know we have some DFS love for him, but you know, the outright bets is where my heart lives. So it'd be kind of nice to see Siwoo slip up a little bit. Nonetheless, shout out Siwoo. He's playing some amazing golf. Talking about the round today, very similar to what we saw in round 1. It's truly tee to green merchants. There's nothing real special. We have some more spike putting today than we saw in round 1. But at the end of the day, I'm going to bring my screen up right now. It's a lot of just true all green or just tee to green stuff. So I'm going to go through who's doing what right now. And again, like I just said, if my audio happens to cut out, definitely leave me a comment and I will check back. But I don't know why that happened that one time because I've done shows with one screen before and that hasn't happened. So I'm going to bring my screen up. If the audio cuts out, definitely give me a shout. So let's look at the screen. Let's see we'll go back. We have to share the screen first. Entire screen. Bang, bang. Here we go. We're cooked right now, boys. We are cooked. I guess I'm just going to go with the one screen for the foreseeable future. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes the one screen does me dirty. I think I can fix it really quick, though. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. And then we'll hit share screen. Bang. There we go. If the audio cuts out, let me know. And look, Siwoo made another birdie. Looking at all of the rounds from today, you're going to see a lot of tee to green stuff. Like Siwoo's putting well, but he's hitting it really well too. Sung JM made an ace today. Shout out Sung J. Ball striking, tee to green, all green. And I'm not going to go through every single player, but all these guys, except for Jordan. Jordan kind of leaned on the putter a little bit, but it's all just simply tee to green, ball striking. It's very... Like I said, it's kind of unique. We don't see it happen this much where it's just a lot of tee to green leading to the rounds of the day. We see, okay, this guy was 4th on approach. This guy was 3rd in approach and 8th in putting. It's just a lot of good off the tee, good approach, good around the green. And if you have a good putter or not, you shoot that 60 or you don't. So that's kind of what I'm looking for going forward, and we're going to get through it. First, I want to look at the wave split. I want to look at the cut line because we have some things to sweat right now. So I'm going to bring up Data Golf again. We're going to look at the wave split for yesterday, and see what we're looking at for tomorrow. So I mentioned yesterday I think that everyone is going to go to the morning wave because they saw the weather. I said do not be scared of that PM wave. And already the PM wave is playing almost 4 strokes under par. That is kind of a joke, truly kind of a joke. And we'll see how it plays out in the next hour and a half or so. But the main groups are only have like 5 or so holes left. So this seems fairly accurate. 2.5 strokes in the morning, almost 4 strokes in the PM. That is an insanely joked, stupid golf course. And you can see the cut line is going to be 7 or 6. I assume that it's going to be that 7 under par. It's crazy. Like, what do you guys think about a 7 under cut line? We see it once or twice a year, but I just, it's tough. Like, it's so hard to truly predict. I know we had a few guys in the showdown show from yesterday that we nailed pretty solidly, but it's just a 7 under cut. Any single player can shoot infinitely under par. So what I'm looking for going forward, similar to yesterday, was low owned tee to green guys, because this is not a golf course that the best of the best was automatically rising to the top. I know Siwoo's there, I know Scotty's there, but anyone can shoot this 59. Anyone can shoot this 63. So really fading the chalk, and I think committing to that for 3 straight days is gonna, maybe not every day, but I think one of these days it will pay off for you personally. Just so fade that chalk, and we'll look for the players soon. But I want to look at the weather first and go in there. Once you look at the players, fade that chalk, go from there. So looking at the weather for tomorrow, it is surely a little bit different than when we looked at yesterday. We have some morning rain, so 9 p.m. tonight to 4 a.m. tomorrow. We have thunderstorms and rain. That if this holds true, this 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. forecast, where it's low wind with some gusts, they're going to light it up, guys. They're going to light it up. And the earlier you go out tomorrow, the softer it's going to be if this rain holds. And then as the day goes on, it will dry up. So I really do think tomorrow is the time we want to attack those those AM guys, because there's no scoring. There's no round 4 scoring that we're looking for. We're not looking for finishing position points. We want early guys if that rain holds true. So in the next, what time is it now? 6 p.m. Eastern time. In the next 4 hours, look at that weather. Look at that McKinney, Texas weather. If it looks like the rain's still there, attack hard those AM golfers. I think the soft golf course, the easy golf course, is just going to make those early guys post numbers. And sure, you're going to be able to get it. You're going to be able to get it later. But really, really, I think it's going to be we saw that 4 strokes in the afternoon today, 2.5 in the morning today. That could be flipped tomorrow. I really do think that could be flipped tomorrow with this weather forecast, which I will show you again. A little bit of wind, but this rain should lead to infinite birdies from 7 a.m. to noon, whatever time they go out. So we talked about the cut line, but here it is again. I do think it will be, what is it, 7 under, 6 under? It's 80% now. Let me update this and see what we're looking at. I would not be surprised if it goes to 7, but this 6, even 6 under is just crazy. So we'll look at some players around that 7-6 range and see who we are going to go on. In terms of contests tomorrow, if you can get in this now, I love these cheaper. Honestly, I will say the contests for tomorrow are not great, at least right now. This $100 single entry pays $1,000 to first, and there's only 100 people in this contest. The thing I like about it is 10th place, which is obviously usually 10% or what we're looking for of first place, it is $300. So it is 30% of first place. This is not a contest built for the top heaviness. This is not a contest built to just pay out the top 3. This is a really well-rounded contest. It pays out 24% of the entire field. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I love to live in that 22 to 25% of the people that get paid out. And if we're getting 30% in the 10th place spot, I am all for that contest. So that $100 single entry, it is the 9K long drive. So if you can get into that now, definitely get into that while you can. I think it's a great way to spend $100. Let's look at some tools. Let's look at some tools right now. I will also bring up my code. Use that code as well, code BOOTS. Keith Mitchell, Mac Meisner. I know Mac Meisner was in the Slate plan, had a really nice day in the stone. So the stone was solid today. The projections are always a great way. Showdown projections. Use points per dollar. Use whatever you want to do. These projections are all up on the site. They will be up on the site. Yesterday, they're up at 9:20 p.m. Eastern. So give it 3 hours. They will be up. And the slate plan, look at us with, no, that's the wrong slate plan. Showdown slate plan. We had that Siwoo Kim in the core. And the core is not, all three of these guys are not going to hit. But if we have one golfer in the core to have the round of the day, we will take that 10 times out of 10. So you're going to go over to the site, hit that little logo in the top left, Ship It Nation, go to Join the Nation, use that code BOOTS, get a week for free. And I could promise you guys now, we do have a Boots week coming up in the near future. So I guess this is the first announcement. It's looking like we're going to be bootsing the Memorial. I have never been to Muirfield Village, so I'm probably going to be there. Use code BOOTS to help me get there. It is not near me at all, so I need to save up a little bit of flight money to get to Muirfield Village, but I got approved to make it there this year, so I'm very excited for that. So use that code BOOTS, and we will be out there. That is the next, I think, we're not going to go to Texas next week. We'll be at Muirfield Village, so use that code BOOTS to help me get there, because it's not free to travel in this day and age in 2026. Shout out plane gas prices. They're just not great. But Keith Mitchell, Mac Meisner were great on the stone. Siwoo Kim was great in the slate plan. Like I always say, use 3 names from the slate plan, use 3 names from the projections, use 3 names from the stone, and you could find the nuts. Not all of it is going to be right ever. Not all of it's ever going to be right. But if you just dabble a few names from each spot, you could definitely find the top 6 players in the day. So let's look at some stats. Let's look at some players that we are going to chase for tomorrow. I know there's still a few holes left, but we're looking for some pretty basic stuff today and tomorrow, I guess. Tee to green, low owned, and check back in the next few hours when the round's over for my slate plan, so you can have my official plays with a little bit of a write-up as to what I said today. But we are looking for low-owned tee to green guys. So let's get into it right now. I haven't dug too deep into the stats yet, so this is going to be my first look too. Screen is pulled up. As you can see, Siwoo Kim 11 under par through 15 holes. Imagine shooting 11 under par through 15 holes, like personally, on like your everyday muni golf course. It's just a crazy world. Really is a crazy world. So we're looking for tee to green, low owned. I'm not going to have the best gauge. I'll have a decent gauge of who's going to be low owned versus not low owned, but you'll see this is a really good day to use the projections, use the stone, because the low owned aspect of this, I think, is going to be huge. So let's look for tee to green. Let's look for low owned. I kind of love this profile right now from Camilo Villegas. Is he lighting the world up? No, but he's gaining strokes kind of across the board. He's going to be 7% owned. 7% owned, maybe a little bit more because he's going to be so cheap, but I don't mind this profile. I don't know if I love it a lot because weekend Camilo Villegas, but we see him pop once or twice a year. Up top, I mean, yeah, these guys up top are doing exactly what we want. So obviously these guys are going to look good. It's more guys towards the middle, or who do you want to fade up here? If I had to fade anybody up here, it probably would be Siwoo because he's doing his best work with the putter. Sungjae doing his best work with the putter. Scotty Scheffler has an amazing profile, and arguably one of the best parts of his game is around the green, and he's even there. I just love, this is a side tangent. I love when the announcers say, Scotty Scheffler, underrated short game. Look at this guy's hands, underrated short game. Meanwhile, he's one of the best chippers to ever exist, and they just always say, so Scotty Scheffler's not even chipping it great this week, and he's still all the way up there. Expect him to have a low one tomorrow. I mean, he was 1.5 to 1 entering the week. He's going to be there come Sunday. Maybe tomorrow's the day to enter that Scotty Scheffler if you haven't played him yet. Let's look for some more golfers down the middle of the pack. Middle of the pack. I kind of love this right here from Luke Clanton. He's hitting the ball really well on approach. The off the tee numbers aren't great. That means he's probably missing a lot of fairways, but he's nuking it. He's really aggressive, and the short game is just even. The thing with Luke Clanton is the short game has been so bad for so long that even for him is good. I'm really happy with what I'm seeing with Luke Clanton's short game this week. Brooks Koepka, kind of a weak round today, but he shot 8 under yesterday, and he's doing kind of what we're asking, gaining across the board, tee to green merchant, and he's putting okay. Putt really well yesterday, not the best today. Right here, this profile is kind of intriguing. Max Greyserman shot 9 under today, 9 under, and he's losing a stroke and a half short game. This, like I always say, I don't like chasing really bad short game. I know the general consensus is to play good ball strikers and kind of look for the ones who aren't having the best short game, but I disagree when the short game is really bad. But Max Greyserman right now, he's only losing a stroke and a half in the short game. That's not horrible. He can definitely have a nice short game day tomorrow. So I love what he's kind of doing right now with the short game. Only losing a stroke and a half. I will be going to him more than likely tomorrow. Who else? This profile. I don't even know who this is. I love not knowing who it is. plus 1.2 on approach, minus 0.3 off the tee. I hope this is a distance guy. And then good short game, plus 0.56 around the green, plus 0.74 on the green. This short game tells me he's doing okay, but he's got room to improve. Like he could have one of these 1.7 putting days, one of these 1.14 around the green days. Who is this? SY No. SY No can hit the ball far. You guys might not know that, but SY No can hit the ball far. I'm down for him. I am down for him. Happy he's a distance guy. Great profile right here. Green off the tee, green on approach, green around the greens, and a not a bad short game day, but not a great short game day. Who is this right here? Ghim. Approach merchant. We know the putter is not always there with Ghim, but it's not bad. We know it could pop for one round. I would do it one time and it'd probably be tomorrow. Now we're getting towards this cut line, this pseudo cut line before we get to the one golfer that I am on. Right here, look at this profile. 2 rounds of -3. He was about even everywhere. If this -6 number is not going to come through, is it? Let's say, wait. -6. No, -6 probably will come through. So this is, let's see who this is. Where were we? I actually love this. Austin Eckroat. Austin Eckroat was so extremely chalky this week, and now people are probably going to give up on him, but he's going to probably make through the cut. So if Austin Eckroat can make it through the cut, I am totally in on him for tomorrow. So let's go to one golfer that I am on. One golfer that I am on. Who was it yesterday? I forget who. I forget who it was yesterday, but nonetheless, we had a really nice slate plan. So let me Command F myself. It's just not working. It's just simply not working. We'll go to the PGA Tour app. I hate having one screen sometimes. So the one golfer that I am on for tomorrow, I'm going to search his name. He's currently 9 under, 5 under through 15 holes, and he's ranked 120th on the entire PGA Tour. But I'll tell you, this guy knows how to win. This guy's a fan favorite, and this guy goes by the name of Tony Finau. Make sure we're pulled up. We are pulled up. Tony Finau. Let's look at his stats so far. He's 4th off the tee. I wouldn't say it's a surprise, but I wouldn't say it's not a surprise because he's not been hitting the ball that well at this point of his career. I love what he's doing around the green. The putter is worrisome with Tony Finau for sure, but we've seen Tony Finau have far worse putting performances through 2 weeks. If he can just get to a 0, I don't need him to gain 1.3. Get to a 0 and hit the ball like this. Why can't Tony Finau? He's already shooting 5 under today, and he's losing a full stroke putting. Is he just going to turn it around on the greens? No. Like, I do not expect Tony Finau to go from -1 to +1 tomorrow. But if he can hit it like this and go from -1 to 0, we're in the right direction. So Tony Finau is the one golfer that I am on for tomorrow. So stay tuned for the entire slate plan. I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to see the round pan out, and I will get the slate plan up. Use code BOOTS. You can get it for free right now if you haven't. And as always, the song of the day. We'll never stop with the song of the day. I got to put you guys on. It is Witness the End by Fit for a King. Go check it out. It's an absolute banger. Let me know what you think. As always, let's ship it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Peace out.